to
In the haze.
In the haze, in the haze, in the haze. We have so many crazy stories to tell. I think we should start at the beginning when I came to visit you in Atlanta.
In Atlanta, Georgia. So you want to tell the people why you came to Atlanta?
No, I don't want
Just
to.
stalk me?
Yeah, I was pretty much stalking Juliana, so I had to go to Atlanta to do that. But also we're working on a zine. Plot twist. Surprise. This isn't the announcement video, but we're working on a zine. A physical zine, sorry. Anyway, so I was there for that. But then also, there was a special artist coming to Atlanta. You want to elaborate?
A little lad called Matt Maltese.
Matt Maltese.
That my bestie here really loves. And she got me into him.
Big fan of Matt Maltese. What a guy. What a lad. Anyways,
if Matt Maltese has 1 million fans, you're one of them. If Matt Maltese has 300.
If Matt Maltese had 0 fans, I'm dead. So we wanted to go see Matt in Atlanta. But let me tell you, the Atlanta show was a shit show. That was maybe the worst time of our lives.
Let's just say the vibes were rancid.
Nothing went right that day. It was really, really bad. But let's get into that. So before we went to the Matt show, we actually made these t-shirts to wear there, and one for Matt Maltese because
he loves Succession and we love Succession and he loves Kendall Roy. And who loves Kendall Roy? We
do.
You know what I can't have, what I don't, what I can. That's the recipe for being.
Which he never played, and I'm still mad about it.
Let's talk about the background of the t-shirts because we didn't do that for no reason.
No, the reason being of the shirts is because one normal day, Matt Maltese tweeted that he had a plant on stage when he was touring in the UK. And someone asked him, what's the plant name? And he said, Kendall Roy. And I was like, babe, 1 like, and I'll make an edit
and
to
I
your
liked
status
that shit
song.
so quick.
She was like, and Matt also liked it. And then I made a quick edit to Krakow. Kendall Roy, I think they match really well.
And I want what I can't have, but I don't want what I can. That's the recipe for being alone.
And he was like, this is the best thing I've ever seen in my life. And that's the story of why we made the shirt. We had to make Maltese. So basically, I was at my regular job, my 9 to 5, and we decided to get ready and get there after my job was done. But we got there 2 hours earlier on accident because we thought there was
queue. We're like, no one's gonna be there. We don't want to queue. We're gonna stop in right when the doors are opening, right at doors. But we
little did we know. Open doors open at what, 8?
And then we got there like 6.
I want what I slay, but I can't slay, but I don't slay what I slay. That's the recipe for a slay.
Anyway, when we got there, no one was outside. So we're like, oh, we're the first people here. And then we go to the garage, and when we come out, like 10 people got into the line.
We're here at the Matt Maltese show, sold out in Atlanta.
We saw this guy and this girl, and we're like, oh my God, that's Matt Maltese. Because this guy looked exactly like Matt Maltese, same haircut and everything. And then we ended up getting in line with these people, and they were some of the sweetest, nicest people we've ever met.
Love them.
One of them was named Sammy, and the other one was named
Savannah
and Sammy, a beautiful couple. And they met because of Matt Maltese.
And it was their
anniversary. Anyways, they were like some of the only nicest people at the Atlanta show because everybody else in line was like so tense. Everyone was like looking around like,
no,
like it was weird.
I wanna it felt like we were in a queue back in 2009 when Justin Bieber was on the height of his fame.
We were surrounded by like 15-year-olds who were like, oh my God, Matt.
I love you, Matt. You're so hot.
And I'm like, he looks like a Beatle. Babe, that's Paul McCartney. And so we get into the show. The crowd, disgusting. It's like
disgusting,
the
guys.
crowd is disgusting. There's
but
like
if you want
15-year-olds.
to know more about it,
We
go
have an
read the
article.
article. Yeah,
But we're
my
gonna give you
bestie.
some of the tea here too, but you can go more and read the article written by yours truly. It's pretty good, but I like to explain shit. So basically the crowd's so weird. There's like 15-year-olds, but there's also like 40-year-olds. There's like no in between. We're like the only people our age.
We were the in-betweens.
We were the in-betweens. That's how bad it was. And everyone was just so mad for no reason.
And mean.
And like, didn't you go to the bathroom at one point and they wouldn't let you back in your spot?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
In the crowd?
First of all, listen, this was like max 250 capacity venue. It was like
very
tiny.
Small place.
And I really had to pee because the girls has to pee, you know? Go piss, girl. When I came back, it only took me like 5 minutes. When I came back, girls wouldn't let me go to the front row where my bestie Lennon was.
I was already there and I was like saving my spot.
And they were like, no, bestie, you're not going. And I was like, girly, move.
The vibes are so rancid in here.
No, but like things started to get like worse the further the show went on. So the opening act was Girl Puppy, who we love.
We love Girl Puppy.
He is the coolest, the prettiest, the most awesome person we know.
Yeah, we love
Supported
Becca.
by Hazy, loved by Hazy. Girl Puppy, stream it.
Number one stance, I'd say.
Her number one stance.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Anyways, that was the first time we saw her and her music was so great, but the crowd was so dead. We were like dancing so crazy. We were loving her. We were giving her so much attention. Everyone was like, where's Matt? Where's Matt? And we're like, who? So basically, Girl Puppet goes off. We really love that, but the crowd is getting worse. And like, it's really intense and we're like feeling really weird. On my side of like the stage, there were some cool girls, but on Juliana's side, it was a mess. There were some crazy people and we're like, where are we? Mommy, pick me up.
Pick me up, mommy. I want to go.
I want to go home. Anyway, so Matt comes on. We have the perfect view, by the way. All these other people were like guarding their spots so well. And then they ended up setting up Matt's piano right in front of us. So we had the perfect view of him. And we're like, oops.
And the fact that we didn't even want to be front row.
We didn't want to be front row either. None of the shows we went to, by the way, we wanted to be front row.
No.
But it kept happening to us. It was the miracle of the trip. But it's also
miracle of Hazy, guys.
It's the Hazy curse.
I just gotta admit, I gotta admit something, guys. I hate being front row now.
It's so bad.
It's so bad.
It's so bad being front row for all our favorite musical acts. It's just like torture. What can I say? Like,
no, for real, I do hate it now. I do hate it.
So the show's on. Like, we're really enjoying it. We're having a lot of fun. We're dancing to all the songs.
We always, Lennon and I, every time we go to a show, we start doing dances to the songs.
And we make up choreography. Like,
we make up lyrics too.
And we sing the instrumentals. And it's crazy. And we're the loudest ones there. So everyone knows we're there. Maybe that's why people hate us, because we're having fun and everyone else just like stands there. Matt was great. He was doing his little thing. And then at one point, he starts doing the Succession theme song. And we're like,
I lost my mind.
We lost our mind. He was playing on the piano before As the World Caves In. And so we lift up the shirt. We're like, because the entire show, we're like, when should we give him the shirt? Oh my God. Should we just like hand it to him now? Like, what should we do? And then like during that, we're like, oh my God. So we lift it up. He doesn't even look at it. He doesn't even look at it. But to be fair, he's playing piano and he's really feeling it. So, you know, maybe it's that. But we were kind of embarrassed. And then
we looked at each other like, maybe next song.
Yeah. It was bad. It was bad. But then, you know, the next song comes on and he does his little thing. Oh, this is the bad part. This is the bad part.
No, he finished playing As the World Caves In, and he goes into like his little, what do you call it? Like coming in front of the stage and be like, give me all the applause. Give me all
Yeah,
the
so
applause.
he comes to do a bow in front of the stage, and it's right in front of us, right? So we're like, perfect timing to give him the shirt. And so we start hanging the like going like this, Matt, take the shirt. And he grabs it. He looks ahead, throws the shirt on the ground, doesn't look at it, bows, walks off. And me and Juliana are just like,
we're like,
did that just happen?
what just happened?
And then we're looking at the shirt on the floor, and then Matt comes back out, so we're like, oh my god, he's gonna pick it up. He's doing the encore, and he plays When You Wash Your Hair. So the entire time he's playing that song, we're looking at the shirt on the floor, and we're like, is he gonna
we're like
pick
this,
it up?
dude, dudettes and dudes. We were like,
it was so awkward for us. We were so embarrassed too. We were just like, what's going on? And then the song ends, and we're like, okay, here he goes. He's gonna pick it up. This is our time. He's gonna look at the shirt. He's gonna love it. He's gonna laugh. He's gonna hug us. We're all gonna just like have a beautiful
be besties.
Besties with Matt Maltese. And then he walks off stage. Never to come back. And we're just like, did that really happen? And they start taking all the stuff off the stage, undoing everything, and we're like, damn, they're gonna throw it away.
We're like, okay,
we're pissed.
Let's go.
We're literally so pissed.
We're like, let's go home and get drunk and cry about it.
Yeah.
No words.
No words. The vibes were rancid.
Super rancid.
Not Matt Maltese throwing our shirt on the floor and not even looking at it.
And he played the Succession theme song.
And the shirts are Succession themed with his lyrics.
Anyway.
And we're like, damn. And so we go out, we get drunk, we cry about it. We're like, you know what? This song wasn't even that good. It was that good. It was so fucking good. But we're like, some of the songs sounded kind of different. Because it was live, right?
We were being so mean.
I'm like, Matt Maltese isn't that good anyways, even though his first album was one of my most favorite albums of all time. He's not that good. We were so delusional because we kept talking shit and we knew it wasn't true, but we were so angry that we were letting it out.
Look at my face that night.
Look. We were literally like, for real? Wow.
And I was like,
didn't I say, don't meet your heroes, dude. Don't meet your...
So spoiler alert, we're going to Nashville because we are going to the Lorde opening night for the Solar Power tour in Nashville. Lorde. Yeah, Lorde. And the Matt Maltese show was the night before, and we were supposed to travel, do the road trip the day before. So we got there pretty early too. So we're like, oh, let's buy tickets for the Matt Maltese show too, so we can just have drinks and listen to him and have fun. But then this whole thing happened, so we were like, should we go? Should we not go?
But then we hyped ourselves up to confront him because we found out you can meet him at the merch booth, and we didn't know that because then we could have gave him the shirt during that.
Yeah,
and that could have been a better moment. But then we're like, you know what? We're gonna confront him at this show on the drive to Nashville. Explain what happened.
on the drive to Nashville. He tweeted something. Oh, because he kept saying Slay, the Atlanta show. So he said something about someone has a video of me saying Slay or something like that. And I was like, bestie, did you get the Kendall shirt? And he goes, yeah, this is the best thing I own. I was like, then why the fuck do you
Then why the fuck did you throw it on the floor and didn't even look at it? No, but we were we changed up so quick. We're like, wait, we kind of love Matt. The performance is actually so good. That was such a fun night, and I can't wait for the next night. It's gonna be so fun. We're like, he's our best friend.
No, for real, we were not sure if we were gonna go, but that
made us want to go.
Yeah, changed our minds. But we still
wanted to confront him about everything because we wanted to explain our side of the story and see what he had to say.
We have beef with Matt Maltese.
We had beef. We were seeing his redemption arc. We're like,
yeah, this is when everything goes down.
Mm-hmm.
So we get to the Airbnb. We start getting ready. We go to the show.
We're the Riddler. Where's Batman?
All Also, the venue was so freaking confusing. They made us do a queue when there were 2 different shows, and like the 2 crowds were in one queue.
And we
what
showed
was that,
up
Nashville?
outdoors. Like we showed up outdoors so we wouldn't have to queue, and then we ended up in another queue.
Just when we thought we weren't gonna queue,
Here
we are in the queue
yet again on accident. Another queue, dude. But I'm telling you guys, we queue every day for the past 2 weeks on accident.
Anyway, we queue, we get inside. This place is like actually cooler than the last place.
Yeah, I liked it better.
The vibe was actually really nice, and all the people were around our age. So we found the perfect spot on this like balcony area to watch the show. We got
drunk.
I'm only here for Succession.
We were feeling much better, but we still felt really salty about the situation because we're bitches and we like to talk shit, you know? So we're like really judgy the whole time, but we're actually having a really good time. Girl Puppy comes on again. We're like yelling, saying slay, slay, slay. Everything's so good. So we watch Girl Puppy. She goes off. The crowd is much more receiving, I feel like, or receptive. The crowd is much more receptive at the show, and they're
chill.
They brought it, you know? And then Matt Maltese comes on. He does his little thing. But then at the first show, they did a duet with Girl Puppy and Matt Maltese, and it was really, really good. But at the second show, they skipped it.
We're like, where's the duet? Where's Girl Puppy and Matt?
We're like, we're Girl Puppy's biggest fans. Where's the duet? Why would they cut that shit? That's so fucked up. Why would they do that to us? And we were mad at him again. We're like, Matt fucking sucks. Why would he cut that? Like, she's the one thing he's got going for him. That's the reason we're here. And then he brings out, for As the World Caves In, he skips the Succession theme song, first of all. We're like, what? But he brings out the girl from TikTok who sings As the World Caves In. He goes, she's from Nashville. She's here. And then she goes, I'm not from Nashville. He goes, I lied. And we're like, okay.
British people lie a lot.
British people lie. That's all they know how to do. Anyway, so she starts singing a duet with him. So that's why they cut the Girl Puppy duet. And we're like, oh. And then they get off. And I scream at the top of my lungs, play the Succession theme song right now. And he's like,
she did it for me because I had no voice.
No, for real. And he's like, I guess. And he starts doing it. And he plays it. You got to yell at men for them to do things. If you're not yelling at a man, then what are you doing? Nothing.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, we can do that actually. We did miss that out. Should we quickly do this as a Succession theme tune? Best song of the night.
So we were still feeling salty. So after the show went off, like everything was really, really good. But we're like, we need to confront this man. We need to see his side.
Talk straight to his face.
We need to let him know a few things. This could either make him or break him.
What do you think is gonna happen? Do you think we're gonna get a good ending or a bad ending?
This is the redemption story, we hope.
Let's see. We'll keep you updated.
So then we get in the merch line. We go up. He's there. We get some of his merch. And then we go see him.
His shirt is so cute. I'm not gonna lie.
It is really cute. We'll show it here.
And on the seventh day, God created soft rock. Sponsored by Matt Maltese.
So we go up to him. And we're wearing the shirts. He recognizes them, obviously.
Oh, first the merch guy recognized.
Oh, first the merch guy. When we're buying the merch, he's like, the shirts. And we're like, yeah.
Basically, we confronted Matt Maltese and we were like, we thought you hated the shirt because you threw it on the floor. And we said after the show, we said we got home and we got drunk and cried about it because you broke our hearts. But he apologized.
We thought he hated us. We thought he hated us. And he goes, I'm sorry. You know how it is, the thrill of being on stage. I'm sorry. And we're like, it's okay, Matt. It's fine.
We folded so quick.
Britain's sweetheart. We're like, oh my God, we can't hate it. We folded so quick. And we were like, it's cool. Can we get a picture? And he's like, sure, you could get a picture. He seemed so high. Did he not? He must have had those edibles.
And then the best thing of the night happened because we on next to Matt is Queen Becca.
Girl puppy.
And she's like, I'm so jealous because I love Succession too. And you guys didn't get me a shirt. And I was like, wait a second. You like Succession? Who's your favorite character? I'll make you one right now.
Roman was her favorite character.
Oh, she said that she loved Roman. So I made her a Roman edit to cheerleader.
Her song and I made her, which is really good. Stream it right now.
Go stream it right now. But yeah, after that I told her I was gonna make her a shirt about it. And then we became besties, and that's it.
Matt Maltese redemption arc. Yeah, Matt Maltese redemption arc. Kendall XXX.
And guess what happened next morning? We went on another queue for breakfast. For breakfast.
Not us. And another queue.
Hold on.
We're in the fucking queue for
pancakes. Pancakes?
We're done queuing. We're done.
Okay.
So then we went to Centennial Park, and it was really beautiful. We had a really great time. We were with my sister and her boyfriend.
Green was the color of the grass where I used to read a Centennial Park.
No? Come here. Come here? No? Whoa.
We went to Thurman Records, which I've been to before, and I want to show my bestie here because it's real cool.
Is it too loud?
It was really cool. I liked it a lot, but also we recorded in
our first EP.
Our first EP for Baby Short Legs, our band, and it was really good.
Oh, and then that mic's gonna flash because it's working or not. Come on, tell me my secrets. I'm kinda like a prettier Jesus. I love you, Jesus. When the heat comes, something takes a hold.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's skipping. No!
So we go back to the Airbnb to get ready for the Lorde show. And then I look on my phone because I was supposed to fly out to New York that night because I was going to go see a band called Inhaler, which I've talked about a lot on this channel because I'm a little obsessed with them. Anyways, I was supposed to go see them because they had some postponed dates that I wanted to go see. We were already going to be in New York for another show later on. So we're like, okay, let me do it. But then my flight got canceled. So I was freaking out right before we were supposed to go see Lorde. And I'm like, my flight's fucking canceled. I don't know what I'm going to do. I can't get to New York. It was a mess. It was so bad.
And I was getting ready for Lorde.
And I was having a panic attack.
And I was having a full meltdown because Lorde is one of my favorite artists in the world. Like, since I was like, I'm the same age as Lorde, I think. But since she came out, she's been everything to me. Literally. No, I'm kidding. But I do really love her. So I was like, I'm going to see Lorde after all these years. And I was like fully crying while doing my makeup. You know that scene in Jennifer's Body when she's doing her makeup where she was crying? That was me.
I calmed down. I think you calmed down as well. And then we went to the show.
Guys, we made it!
To the Grand Haute Opera. We're going to see Lorde. Are you excited?
I am.
I'm so fucking excited. Let's get in there.
Went to the show. I'm just gonna say that's the show I've cried the most ever. When she walked on stage, I lost it.
Also, Remy Wolf opened, and she's really good too. Didn't cry to Remy Wolf, but we listened. We did get drinks during her set, but we listened.
That was another cue.
Another cue for the drinks.
My girls only having 2 drinks. It's a funny thing, but you never gain self-control. Jet slay?
Lorde was great. We really let a lot go. We cried, we laughed, we danced. We did it all in one night. One of the best shows we've been to together, I think.
Yeah. I think really emotional.
Under the sun.
until the very end. We didn't
yeah,
like
the encore we didn't like.
No, it wasn't that good.
It was so funny because she's like, only the real ones are here. Only the real ones will know this song. And we're like, oh my god, we're the real ones.
We're like, we're the real ones.
What's she gonna play? And she's like, remember when we used to do drugs? I always told you not to do too much.
And we're like, guess we're not the real ones. It was
I'm a fake.
No Grudge from her new album, but it's like it was like a single that she released on the deluxe version or something.
Yeah.
But I never really
I mean, I have listened to it, but it's not.
Well, here's the thing. It wasn't originally on Spotify. It was only on Apple Music. And so I didn't hear it forever. Anyways, the show was really, really good. We had a lot of fun.
Article coming up soon, guys.
So stay tuned for that.
And then guess what happened, guys? We were supposed to fly back to New York the next day. And guess what? My flight got canceled. Just as like Lennon said.
My flight got canceled, then her flight got canceled because Spirit was canceling all the fucking flights.
We have no idea why.
Still don't know
why, but
anyways, then we ended up being on the same flight. We got all the flight together.
Just the flight number, guys.
The flight number was 505.
505.
Oh my god! Like the song.
I
can't believe they made a song after our plane number. That was like
we were there. We got to Brooklyn, baby.
Brooklyn, baby.
We were like Lana Del Rey.
We saw this tiny band. They were doing like this weird performance. It was like a rescheduled performance because we were supposed to see them New Year's, but it didn't happen.
So we celebrated New Year's in the middle of April.
Yeah.
The tiny band. I don't know if you guys have listened to them. It's called the Strokes.
They're called the Stronks.
The Blokes.
The Blokes.
The Jokes.
Anyway, we saw the Strokes. And here's the thing. We wanted to be in the very back. We had VIP tickets. And we ended up getting in before everybody else. And then...
That was not part of the plan.
That was not part of the plan.
Because we were supposed to go... We were supposed to go meet with some friends before the show and like hang out and then go
and get drinks and do our little thing and have fun in the back and just like relax. But then we saw that the barricade was pretty much empty, and so we're like, I guess we'll go in the front. You weren't happy.
I did not want to.
You weren't happy about that. But you know what? We ended up having a good time. There was a fight in the crowd before the show started, and we're like, no.
We're like, don't cancel it now.
Heinz opened.
Oh my god.
They are so good.
Heinz #1 stand right here.
Biggest fans right over here. Okay, so after Heinz went off, Mac DeMarco came on, and we weren't the biggest fans of his set, but we just like sat back.
He was fun.
He was fun. He danced a lot like Lorde. He was goofy. He reminded us of a Bob's Burgers character, which was like fun. You know, we all love Bob's Burgers. He played a lot of like the TikTok songs. He went off, and then the Strokes came on, and they did their little Strokes thing. Yeah, so they did that. It was really fun, and then they like did the New Year's countdown.
That was the best part of the night.
That was the best part of the night. Everyone came on. Oh.
They had a confetti machine in front of us, right in front of our faces, and I was so freaking scared because the guy that's like doing the thing with the machine, he was like, girlies, be careful watch your heads. And I was like, I'm gonna fucking die tonight.
It was really in our face. It was right there. He's like,
literally on my face.
This guy was so creepy too. He's like, you guys are a little young to be Strokes fans. Anyways, we were so scared for the confetti, but it was beautiful. It went off. It was like really light.
I love that part of the night. And then they proceeded to
on stage dancing. Mac DeMarco was doing some really weird dances.
They all proceeded to go to play Take It or Leave It.
And then Heinz crowd surfed.
Oh yeah. Love
really
them
cool
so
moment.
much.
That moment was really nice. Really fun.
It was
Everyone
like peaceful
in the crowd
too.
was like loving it too. Yeah, there was a nice piece. It was really fun.
Until the lights went on and everyone was trying to kill us because they all wanted to get the fucking set list.
I forgot about that. So we were trying to leave because we were trying to meet up with our friends, right? And so we're trying to get out, and then everyone's crushing us for the set list. I had people, there was people stacked on people. This guy was on this other guy's shoulders and they were pushing me down.
Big guys, like,
and I was
tall guys.
So they were crushing me against the barricade and I'm trying to get out and Juliana's pulling me, but it's slamming more people into me too. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to die here.
No,
I'm going to
so
fucking die at the stroke show. This was not what I planned. I'm like, I knew I shouldn't have been here.
I think this is one of my favorite parts of the night. We got out of the show and we meet up with our friends and then we went to this little bar and they were all playing
Stroke
songs.
The bar was so cute. It was full of all the Strokes fans from the show and they were all just singing the songs along with what was on the radio. It was this cute pub. It was an Irish pub. And
they were all dancing and like hugging each other. Everyone was so friendly.
It was like in a movie. It was really like, it was a core memory. Like I remember that so vividly and it was such a good time. I want to go back.
I'm just way too tired. Is this it?
So remember how we talked about Becca loving Succession and being jealous of Matt because he had a Succession shirt with one of his songs? Well, we made her one shirt with Roman on it and we brought it up to New York because luckily they were going to be in New York too. Like
the exact same time we were going to
I don't want them to think that we were following them, but I think they were following us because everywhere they were going, we were going as well. So
it worked out perfectly.
Yeah. So we were like, hey Becca, we have your shirts. And we showed up to the venue and gave her the shirts and she loved them.
Then we went to the show that night and it was a lot of fun too.
Yeah, we were in the very back.
The very, very back. We were super sober that night, but we did not act like we were. We were dancing so much. We
were drunk in our minds.
But the Nashville show was probably my favorite to this day.
No, Nashville one is my favorite. Top
100%.
Of the 3 nights, that one is
100%. And then the next day, we went to another show. We went to a show every single day.
No, that's what I'm telling them.
We didn't go in a queue for this show. Our friend was working it, but we ended up finding like a really cool band through it. Scab.
Oh, and Creature of Doom.
They were really, really cool.
Really fun.
But that was maybe one of the most like fun nights of the whole trip.
Oh.
And so the next day we did some tourist stuff. So we visited a few bridges.
Went to the Williamsburg Pier. We went to Dumbo. We were the tourists that day.
We had to be. You know, we were doing the stuff before, but then we're like, we gotta do the tourist stuff. You know, we have to be normal people sometimes.
Yeah, we were only missing the I Love New York shirts.
Yeah. Anyway, and then we did karaoke, which was really fun.
But we did have a lot of fun at karaoke.
It was a lot of fun. We did some Arctic Monkey songs.
Take it easy for a little while. Don't stay with us. It's such an easy fight.
We did.
Don't go that way.
We did a Marina song.
No, oh no, oh no, oh no.
We did a lot of songs.
They didn't have Kill Chat.
They didn't have Kidla Chat. What the fuck?
We were gonna go home, and guess what? My flight got canceled again, guys.
Because it was another Spirit flight. My flight home was United, so I was able to go home. So Juliana stayed like an extra day, but I ended up going home.
I survived the Times Square thing. The Times
Square
explosion.
There was a Times Square explosion right as I was leaving.
So I was in Times Square, and we were at this Disney store with some friends. And then we were trying to get out, and they were like, no, you gotta get out in the back for your safety. And we're like, what the hell happened? And they were like, get out, get out, get out. And they were like crying, and I was like, what the fuck did just happen? I was so scared.
Dude, when you told me that, I was like, what the hell? Because I was at the airport, and you're like, something exploded while we were in Times Square. And I'm like,
no,
what do you
so
mean
scary.
Something exploded while you were in Times Square? That's scary. That's like terrifying. Something exploded.
Yeah, but then I don't know. It was a manhole. But then I had a nice dinner. Went to my hotel. Got drunk again by myself.
Well.
And came back to Atlanta, guys. So here we are.
And here we are. But yeah, that was our story. That was within like a week, right? Or was that 2 weeks?
No,
it was 2 weeks, kind of.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Week and a half.
Because I wasn't home for like 2 weeks. It was crazy. We were go every single day. But I kind of missed the pace of it. Because now my life's boring. I'm back home and I'm like, thank you for watching. It was a lot of fun. Remembering all this.
A little talking.
Stuff. Yeah, a lot of talking. That was it.
We'll talk next time.
See you next time. See you in the haze of it all.
No.
Dude, that was kind of, anyway. Bye.
Bye.